say, first of all, I am so jealous of the kids nowadays
Yeah,
having
no.
that, because especially now, even like there's drift schools you
Yeah.
can go to.
Yeah.
Back when I started drifting, there weren't drift schools that you could go to learn.
Yeah.
How you learned was you went to the track and you were spinning out, spinning out, spinning out, spinning out
Yeah.
until you figured it out.
Right.
Maybe there's some other people there to give you some tips based on what they learned by spinning out. But that's how you started. So my progression was so incredibly slow. And now to see these simulators, you can learn so many skills. And video games are so popular now, and people even have their job is playing video games professionally. So I think that's playing a huge role in, first of all, exposing kids to drifting,
Yeah.
having all these car games, and then the being able to have these realistic simulators. I mean, the only thing that it lacks, unless you have the crazy fancy ones, which I'm assuming that these kids, these 16-year-olds, don't
Oh,
have
the
the crazy
motion.
fancy with the motion. Yeah. The only thing you don't learn is like the feel of the car.
Yeah.
But having those habits of knowing, counter steering and things like that, having that and then jumping in the car and then feeling it, it's almost like it comes together so much quicker. So
Yeah.
I actually did jump on the Assetto Corsa simulator train, and I do have a simulator now to try to practice. But I find that it's been hard to get used to going backwards because I don't have the feel of the car. It's weird. And then like
Right.
the VR, I have the VR headset. I'm still learning how to use it, but
Right.
I'm jealous of these kids that got to start with that and now we're getting into drifting, because man, they're coming for us. There's gonna be like 16-year-olds in FD and just kicking everybody's butt.
Well,
Like,
there
what's
was. I mean,
happening?
Brandon Sorensen. He started. He
Yeah,
was pro at 16, wasn't he?
yeah. I think he
Because he
did get
just
his
turned
license
17 or
or
something
no,
like that.
I actually think he got his license at 15.
Damn.
I think he got
You
his
know what I'm
license
saying?
at 15, and maybe he started competing at 16, but I don't know. But yeah, that's exactly,
Yeah.
and this is somebody who's been fortunate to be in a lot of, I think they do a lot of like dirt and stuff
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
But like, very fortunate to start at a young age. And I'm just over here looking like, I didn't start drifting till I was 18. I hope
Right.
nobody does the math. Like, just,
Right.
don't do the math. But, like I'm so jealous that I didn't get kind of that head start when I was younger,
Right. Yeah.
Um,
It's so crazy. It's like I'm jealous of these kids because I want to convince myself that it's okay to spend money on building my own sim. I talk about this like
Yeah.
I don't know all the time.
Mhm.
So what's your sim
do
look
it.
like?
Oh, I mean, it's pretty basic in the
Yeah.
sense that so I just have like the next level frame, and I do have I did go a little extra, but I got the Fanatec wheel and
Nice.
pedals and shifter and things like that, just because I wanted to have it be as realistic as possible.
Yeah.
I did buy all of that used.
Yeah.
I got very, very lucky to find all of it used. And I did built the PC, which was expensive, but it was around a birthday. So like I had my dad like would give me like a computer part as part of my birthday gift.
Right.
So I didn't have to put too much of my personal money in, like a couple $1,000s.
Yeah.
But if you think about how much you spend going to a drift day
Oh,
and
yeah.
tires and like fuel and all that, that cost to me is minimal for the practice and everything that it gives you, the benefit. So I think you should build one because
I know.
they're a lot of fun.
I know. You know what it is? I've never been a really big gamer. That's
Same.
I think so. Like, and this is different, but I feel like for just like I'm so into like actually working on cars and doing stuff that it almost feels very like I'm gonna take this money and I'm gonna spend it here, but not spend it on the cars. You know what I mean? Like I struggle because I'm not gonna. Like, I have nowhere to go and drift, Kelsey. I have nobody. I have nowhere. I have to drive. The closest thing I have is
Jersey.
Is going to club, like a club loose type thing, like there's
That's
just
why you get the simulator. You get
well,
to drive
no.
whenever you want.
Yeah, no, that's true. All right, yeah, I get it. But